Hello, everyone. Welcome to Genti's Creation Guide Summary. So, I will take you through a quick walkthrough on our documents, links, and additional information that you may need. These things are already explained in detail, so we advise you go into the documents and check them out. The steps are as follows. First, make sure your story themes do not contain content that encourages violence, tribalism, sexism, and hate against any group. We do not accept any of this kind of content at Genti, and if you are unsure if your work falls into these categories, kindly email us support@gentimedia.com and we will let you know, just so you don't record and then you find out that your work is not accepted because it doesn't meet these terms. Number two, review our recording guides, which include microphone selection guide document, Audacity audio recording and editing guide document for laptops and also for phones. Then we have a watch along video that you can check out on YouTube and our submission guidelines document as well as your submission form that is on Google. Lastly, we have our weekly office hours. So after I'll still go through the documents above, but we also have our weekly office hours every Wednesdays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in case you need additional guidance. And lastly, if you have additional questions or concern, reach out to us on Facebook or any of our channels that are mentioned and that have been sent to you. So why don't we get started on these documents above? This is our microphone options document. So we have microphone options for phones and also for laptops. This document gives you a visual image, optional purchasing links, and every other information that you need if you want to purchase any of these microphones or similar microphones, as well as ones for phones, your iPhone and your Android as well. You can go into the documents for further details and also if you would like to use these links to purchase them, or if you know any other place to purchase them, the names are here so you can easily find them online and in the market. Our next document, this is our editing guide for laptop. It starts with where to install Audacity, video assistance on how to install Audacity, and also pronunciation of Genti audio. So our brand is pronounced as Genti, Genti, and not Genti or any other variation, just Genti. We advise you do a test run before you start recording. This is because you need to know, does this work for me? Is this audio quality good? Is it crisp? Am I making a lot of noise? Is there a lot of background noise? So rather than narrate a 20-minute chapter or episode and find out that it cannot be used, why don't you try to do 3 minutes or 5 minutes of that chapter and see how it sounds and how it looks to you? Then you can follow these recording steps and proceed. After that, we move on to our editing guide portion of this document. It has the YouTube playlist attached. So like I mentioned earlier, you can watch the video on YouTube as well as you're reading this document. So it's like a watch along. You can, as you're practicing, as you're watching the video, as you're reading the document, you can do all this seamlessly and know that, okay, this was explained in the document. Let me see how it was done for better understanding. So the guide will take you through the various steps: mix and render, noise reduction, speech settings, loudness normalization, volume limiting, further noise removal, as well as silencing mouth sounds and exporting. So as you can see, it's a very detailed document. So we really advise you read it and you watch the video as well because it's going to really help you not just for Genti but for recording in general. And these are our support lines for WhatsApp and also for our email. Our last document is our submission guidelines. So before you submit, and even before you record sometimes too, you need to check these things to make sure that you are following what is acceptable on Genti. What is acceptable on Genti. So we have our audio file structure and format. We have technical audio requirements, art requirements for your cover art. And if you're not going to make your cover art and you do not have someone to make it for you, we can provide that support at Genti as well and use our methods to make a cover art for you as included in the document. And then your metadata, this Google form, everything is included there. All this information will be asked of you, so please ensure you fill it out. So as you can see, this document is also quite detailed, so you would read it to ensure that you are following along. Lastly, we have where you are going to submit it like I've been mentioning, and I would like to show you how the form would look like as well as the YouTube video just to get a sense of it. So this is how the form would look like. Genti audio content submission form. And this is our audio Audacity tutorial. This is an example of how it will look like. It's a pop-up on the side. Okay. So I hope this has been able to help you. Like I mentioned, we have weekly office hours. Come meet us in our Google Meet. We would help you, we would answer your questions, and then you could also reach out to us on our various channels as well as on our Facebook. Just search Genti Media on Facebook and you should find us. Thank you and have a great rest of the day.